Hello, I'm Panos Kotsathanasis and this is Bad Accent Video Reviews. Today we are going to talk about Monisme, a 2023 Indonesian film by Riar Rizaldi, which we recently checked in 5 flavors where it won the Grand Award of People's Jury. Before I start with the synopsis, I would like to say a few things for the director, which were written by Nancy Fornoville in the written review of the film in Asian Movie Pulse. Riar Rizaldi is an Indonesian filmmaker who works as an artist and researcher. His films and installations have been shown at various international film festivals, including Rotterdam, Marseille, Biennale, as well as at art centers and art festivals such as Centre Pompidou Paris, Venice Architecture Biennale, National Gallery of Indonesia. His short film, Tellurian Drama, won the 2020 Silver Screen Award for Best Southeast Asian Short Film and was awarded honorable mention at Doc Leipzig in 2021. He mainly researches on the relationship between capital and technology, labor and nature, and the possibility of theoretical fiction, and uses mixed media resulting in hybrid artworks. After his short film and installation, Pyroclasts Are Eloquent Storytellers of 2020, Riar Rizaldi returns to the subject of Mount Merapi for Monisme, his first feature film. Riar Rizaldi and his team have been researching Mount Merapi since 2018, and while doing so met different people who talked very openly about their connection with the mountain and how the volcano was an important part of their life. He decided to work more closely with three of them, Pak Juliando, a volcanologist, Pak Suparno, a sand miner, and Pak Juritmo, a mystic shaman. This collaboration not only resulted in a co-written script, but Rizaldi also involved them in decision-making about the type of film he was going to make. Set in modern-day Indonesia, Monisme tells us stories of people dwelling on Mount Merapi, the country's most active volcano. Throughout the film, we follow different groups that somehow have their lives organized around the volcano. The scientists that observe it, the sand miners that excavate its resources, the shamans that worship it, and the militia that terrorize everyone and as such make a living off the mountain as well. They could be seen as a metaphor for the nation-state that controls the mountain. As such, the movie is split into 4 parts. The first part deals with the story of the militia. These scenes have all the hallmarks of a horror film. The tone of voice is dark, the setting gloomy, and the music sinister. Also, it is the only narrative that is split up and whose characters show up in the others as well. The storyline focusing on the scientists seems the most straightforward drama film. However, it quickly turns into a very philosophical discussion about mankind's hubris, and at times it is almost filmed as a documentary. The third section shows a female documentary maker interviewing exploited and disabused miners. It would have been logical to have this film in documentary style, but it is the most narrative part of Monisme. Finally, the shaman storyline is the most experimental of the four, in tune with the supernatural phenomena the shaman talks about. In order to make his presentation, Rizaldi uses mixed media collages such as photographs, drawings, radio news bulletins, and surveillance footage. And on top of that, interviews are inserted throughout the film, albeit reenacted or not. At the same time, and although the film is presented to the juxtaposition of its different parts, there are a number of key moments where the whole thing moves into rather shocking paths. The rape scene in particular will definitely stay on the mind of any viewer. Also, for the parallel between the perpetrators and the volcano, which seems to state that upon its eruption, bad things will happen to everyone around it, despite their credentials. The interview in the tavern scene also moves into the same direction, as much as the last sequence with the rituals, which is extended though unnecessarily much. As a whole, however, and particularly due to the rather impressive audiovisual approach here, Monisme definitely works through an experimental approach that also manages to be quite approachable on occasion, while making a number of rather layered comments about the volcano and its connection with people and the land. This was another review, this time of Monisme. Thank you very much for viewing this video, and if you like these reviews, please like and subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day. Bye.